Hello, and welcome to Reserve Inspirations D&D. I'm Aaron, your Dungeon Master, and these lovely people are our players. And they are as follows. We have Mike playing Pinty Het. We have Lauren playing Holazar. We have Kerry playing Clinks. And we have Sarah playing Theo. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't really have any other announcements today, so I don't think anyone else does. I think we'll just jump right into a recap of what happened last time. So last time, the party made their way to the city of Savorin and completed a few tasks. They actually got a new task to go pick up an order of lumber and bring it back to the city of Savorin for Porter, who is one of the heads of the Merchants Guild. Pinty Het just met with him, got everything situated, got the horses in the cart all prepared. I believe that Holazar went with Bianca, your kind of sit-in guard for the city, to the jeweler shop where you kind of made a good impression with some of the jewelry that you had made in the past. They gave you a new jeweler's kit, and they're expecting to see some work in the near future from you to see, possibly let you in. Clinks, last time you ended up getting a salve for the itch that was all over your hands, and that kind of cooled down. And then you kind of hung out at the inn with the egg to make sure that nothing ended up happening to it while everyone else kind of traipsed around. And I believe, Theo, you went to the university. However, the professor of ancient languages was teaching at the moment, so you were not able to speak to him. However, you did make an appointment to come back after you returned with the lumber. 4 days. 4 days time. I believe that is kind of, unless everyone has anything else that you remember, I think that's pretty much what I have. Just kind of a quick... Clinks, when you did get that solved, you spoke to Vebris Sweville. And you kind of made a deal with him that when you're out and about in the woods, that you'll kind of keep your eyes open for interesting herbs and flowers and roots and things like that. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of going to be where we pick up today. You guys are all outside the west gate. You have 2 horses and 2 carts. The carts are kind of latched together, one behind the other, and that those carts are attached to your horses in front. There's a chest of platinum in there, which is to be given to Dreyfus Corden, who is head of the lumber yard in Grimham. And you also have your lovely friend Kid Rock, the mountain goat, joining you. Is the egg kind of attached to him like it was before?
I think it was, we were planning to put it in the cart.
Okay.
The lumber cart for transport.
Sure. Okay.
So you guys less suspicious.
Yeah. So you're all outside the gate. I'm actually going to switch the screen for you on Roll20 so you can see the next thing. You guys kind of put yourselves where you'd like to be on your cart. If you guys, if you can all see it.
Oh, here we are.
So yeah, wherever you think you'd be, the chest would probably just be in the front cart, like right behind that front seating area. And then yeah, you can put the egg wherever.
You gotta put it back in the obviously you didn't.
And just as a reminder, the weather is pretty poor at the moment. It is raining fairly profusely. And
my hair!
It's cloudy, it's heavy winds. Oh yeah, Holazar, your hair's just whipping around. It's definitely going to be a mess.
Who's sitting up with Pinty?
Who is sitting up with Pinty? If the egg is going to be in the cart, we can kind of stick that up in there. Anyone walking along the side or going with Kid Rock?
I was going to let Kid Rock be a little free range right now, and poor weather, I'll probably just huddle up on the back of the cart.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty poor. Yeah, the rain is. It's not like it's not pouring, but it's definitely raining fairly hard. So what's Kid Rock doing? He's kind of trailing behind the car.
Trailing around the car. If he's gonna eat some grass, he can eat some grass.
Okay. Theo, how about you?
You can catch it.
I'm probably behind it too.
Walking behind Kid Rock. All right, perfect. So we got a little setup there. We have Pinty Het kind of at the reins, leading the horses. The egg tucked gently behind with you. And then in the second cart, Holazar and Clinks are sitting with Kid Rock and Theo trailing behind. All right, perfect.
Clearly, I'm in the back with the goat.
Apparently had no alarm going.
Pikey Hat, looking at your map that you purchased at the cartographers the day before, you see that it's roughly 31 miles to the next stopping destination, which is the Roadhouse, an inn along the way to Grimham. You know that generally in an 8 hours day of travel, you generally can travel about 25 miles comfortably. This is a little longer, so you're probably going to have to push it a little bit. And it is poor conditions, so it might be a little difficult. But I just wanted to give
that's
you that.
fine. I'm sure we can make it.
I'm sure. So, first I would like for Clinks. Why don't you roll a d6 for me?
Oh no.
See
This
what sort of
already.
encounter we could potentially come upon.
Which one?
Do that one.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always like that one.
4.
4. Okay. Theo, roll a d4 for me.
Oh no.
1.
That's so
Alright.
good!
Mike, roll a D1 for me.
1!
Sorry, I had to.
No, that was great. Alright, so you're all traveling for a bit. It's getting chilly. The rain is soaking you through your clothes.
Oh.
The wind chill is blowing.
Can I keep doing my thing though to make sure that I'm not
You're not
my
wet.
little prestidigitation thing? Can I like make
Well, yeah, you're
something
not dirty.
wet?
Yeah, you can make
It's like-
something. You can
okay.
dry your. So you're like you sit there, you dry your top, and by the time the
Have
6
it dry.
seconds passes to dry your bottoms,
The top's
the
already.
top's already soaked.
Yeah, so I'm basically just like the whole time.
Yeah.
You add in the hair, too.
Do you have the egg
Oh,
shaded?
definitely flipping the hair.
black.
Is it still under the blanket?
That's up to you. I'm assuming.
I would
Probably.
if I was
I mean, I'm
Blanket.
still
Blanket.
probably gonna try to keep it like incognito. It might
Yeah.
maybe doesn't need to be matte black right now, but it's not shiny gold.
Sure.
Like we have dulled
Sure.
it down a little bit.
Yeah,
so-
because if
So,
it
yeah.
wasn't swaddled in said blanket, then I'm pretty sure Theo would be wearing the blanket right now.
So Holly, every hour or so, you kind of hop from cart to cart to get to the egg to kind of.
I'm not
Oh,
close
actually,
enough
no.
where I
Yeah,
am,
you're
not
about
close
like
enough.
10. You're gonna have to like stretch out and kind of snap your fingers.
I
to-
lean over the little
Yeah.
seat thing and I'm like, yeah.
Perfect.
I take the opportunity to kind of like ruffle my hair about and
Like we're getting washed.
like you're getting a little,
Okay.
little
Taking a
shower.
shower.
I'm like,
Sure.
okay.
Yeah. The inn that you stayed at didn't have any kind of like
Just been
basin or
traveling.
what. Yeah,
Yeah.
you've just been traveling for
I'm okay with
days.
being grody though.
You've been through a battle and didn't really clean up, so yeah, you guys are kind of gross.
I mean, yeah, that's all of us.
Oh, we
so
got
that's,
press, we
that's
got
normal.
Presty though.
Real nasty.
Oh yeah, you got prestidigitation every
Couple
once in a
times.
while. You can
Yeah.
have Hollis snap and clean you up.
Yeah.
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 So you
not
continue-
not before they throw more dirt on you. Just because.
So you travel for about 4.5 hours or so, and the sky is dark. There isn't really a sun. If there is a sun, it's hidden behind clouds throughout the day, and the chill is definitely starting to set in. Also, after 4.5 hours or so, the bowl of porridge you had is not really sustaining you anymore, and your stomachs are beginning to growl. What would you like to do?
Did we even bring any food?
Where's those things?
I know. Do I have even? I don't even know if I have snacks on me. I feel like
I have 2 honey bread nuggets.
Oh, they're probably a little stale at this point since they were from the previous day,
I mean, but they're food.
but they're food.
I grabbed some rations before leaving Magtip, but I don't know. I didn't bring enough for 2.
So how many did you take from Magtiv?
I only brought like 5.
And have you marked any off for your journey?
But I've probably eaten them at this point.
I would say maybe
Yeah.
you have 1 day left. Maybe. Holly, did you bring anything for snacks? I know you were munching on snacks.
I did have snacks the previous day, but I don't know. I mean, I probably just.
Theo, you can't really cook
Or
nothing.
even if I had anything, I mean, we're dwindling to the nothings.
Yeah.
Like if I had.
We're not
anything
walking
left.
by anything that looks.
Oh,
Are there any
hold on.
berry
Edible?
bushes? That, like,
So
Any poison we could eat
Maybe-
along the way?
Halazar, make a
Perhaps some
perception
strange
check.
mushrooms.
Do I
And,
do I notice Halazar's getting the gurgles and like?
Oh, for
the
sure.
stomach
You have a
gurgle?
high passive perception. You're
Yeah.
right near Halazar. You can definitely hear the gurgles in the stomach. But Pinty Head, as you're moving through and the rain is starting to come down harder and harder, you see just kind of like a shifting rustle in the bushes, and you kind of slow the horses for a moment to just see what's coming.
Oh my god, is it Dennis and Philip?
Unfortunately, it is not.
I know it's not.
Is it the hamburger?
You begin to see these horns start to protrude out from the bush, and then a buck steps out into the muddy road, kind of looks both ways and looks toward you all. Do you do anything?
You're like, I immediately skin it and eat it. I'm kidding.
I mean, I can't. I'll just be like, I'll stop the horses. Just be like, hey guys, hey guys, there's a buck up here.
It starts to look a little spooked. Kind of looks at you.
Just stop.
I'm gonna be like, oh what?
It starts to
Just mad loud.
like sniff, and it gets startled, and begins to start moving across the road, and looks back, and then you see a doe and a little baby Bambi, just one, start to across
Start
the,
knocking on the wood of the.
Oh my god, can anybody see these mushrooms over here?
as you're doing that, I would say that all three of you would be noticing Pinty Head's knocking and kind of turn and see these deer crossing the.
Well, unless I'm gonna run up and punch him, I really don't.
Yeah,
think.
I mean, like, what am I doing?
How hungry are you?
They have now moved on the other side of the road.
Okay.
The buck kind of stays back and looks, lets the doe and the fawn pass in, and is about to step into the bush on the opposite side.
Oh my god, is
Anyone
anybody
doing
don't like just
anything?
chuck a knife in the just right in the.
I'm gonna turn into a Disney movie.
I just
Babies-
I just like whip my dagger off my little like leg thing and I'm like
Oh
dinner.
Do you?
Are you doing that?
What?
You should do
Pull out
that.
your dagger?
I mean, I have a dagger on me.
You
yeah.
should do
I don't
that.
have anything. I can.
That's
I'm
what
over
I'm
there
tapping
using my
for.
dagger to like pick food out of my teeth. And
While
then, like,
food is crossing the
while
road.
food, and then you guys are like,
So the
Man,
deer are
I'm like-
disappearing into the
Yeah.
bush about
Yeah.
60 feet away, so it's
Great.
going to be a disadvantage throw with a dagger.
they were both at 12.
Plus
Plus 4, so 16.
16. That is enough.
Yes!
The dagger strikes into the rib cage of the buck, and it immediately kicks up and begins to start darting into the woods.
Oh.
Destiny.
I'm gonna be like, oh my god! Like, I didn't think I was actually gonna
Roll
do
some
anything.
damage. I want to see how fatal the blow was.
Oh, it's like the regular thing?
Oh
Yeah, it's a
no,
D6
you're gonna have
plus
to.
your dexterity. Oh, sorry, D4 plus your dexterity. This tea is so good.
2
Plus.
2. Plus dex, I think it's 2. For
plus
you.
2.
Perfect.
It's
All
just
right.
right
So
there
4 points,
on the dagger.
4 points
Oh,
of piercing
sorry.
damage. Your dagger sticks into the rib cage. Like I said, it kind of bucks,
Okay.
no pun intended, and then darts into the bush. And you can hear all three of them through the bush.
No!
What are you doing? Are you chasing after?
Yeah! It's fucking gonna run away with my dagger
Make
in
an
it!
athletics check.
You should go get your dagger and our dinner.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Athletics check.
Well, if I see somebody running after something, I have to run too, because
Yep,
I just
athletics.
figure.
16 plus 2, 19!
19. Okay.
I gotta stay with the
7.
horses.
7. So
I'm a little moist.
So you're running, Theo, but the thing is, you don't know what direction. You just see Halazar moving, so you're just kind of like surveying, running around, trying to find something. Halazar, you are on its trail, and you're keeping up. And every once in a while, you see little blood splatters
Okay.
on the leaves and whatnot.
Like, I mean,
I'm just gonna watch
So-
as
Just
they.
don't whip all your weapons at it. Keep
Eventually.
something.
well, I'm like, I have a head axe. I just
Eventually, you come to a clearing. And in the clearing, there is the buck. It's laying on the ground.
Ooh, yeah, we got it.
breathing heavily, and you can
Okay.
see like through the mist of the rain.
All right, can it with my hand at?
the
It's on the
doe
ground.
and the fawn are both kind of standing over, and they both look up at you. And then the doe and the fawn leave, and the buck just kind of puts its head down.
So is it actually dead?
You wanna
Go find out.
Make a
I'm gonna, yeah.
insight check.
Oh.
Insight.
You are the worst. We're just hunting.
You have to be
9?
with a family.
9. Yeah, looks dead.
To be fair,
Can
he's
I go
not gonna
up
be
to
that
it?
Yeah, of
tasty,
course.
the little-
And then I want to like touch it. Is it breathing? Like I thought it was dead from afar, but now I'm up close.
As
So
you're
like,
up close,
is it actually
You
dead?
can see that it has a very gentle.
Like a faint breath.
Yeah, there's a very gentle.
All right. Well, all right.
in and out.
Uh,
breath.
whatever the most.
Your dagger is still sticking into his.
Yeah,
rib.
that's fine. Whatever the most humane thing is for me to do right now, I'm gonna.
Do you
yeah,
know?
I no, because I'm dumb. So I have a
Make a
hand.
survival check
Oh god.
or an intelligence check. Your choice.
Whichever is better.
Either
My intelligence check is -1, so not bad. My what was the other thing?
Survival.
Survival,
It's
also
-1.
-1.
There you go.
Perfect.
A 6.
6.
No, she rolled a 6, so it's a 5.
Because it's actually a 5.
Just let it lay there and
No!
it'll bleed out.
No! Absolutely not.
With a
I-
6.
Oh. That's so bad.
Yeah, well. And eventually, Theo, you find Holazar just.
No, wait, do I know though that they were running after me? Because I leapt out of the car instead of running.
Make a perception
I
check.
really don't think I'm that stealthy.
No.
So.
But if Holazar is deep in chase.
Oh my god, also a
That's
-1. Literally F me. 10.
10. I would say that, yeah, even though you were deep in chase, you could definitely hear shuffling noises behind you.
Oh, so then I'll shout then.
Okay, yeah.
Like if they're not near me, I'm gonna shout.
Theo, you hear Holazar shouting.
Oi.
I think it's dead. I don't know. Come look.
Oh. All right.
Then they can look and then they can know better than me probably.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what would that be?
I guess
Survive. No.
I'm just going to throw Theo in.
Survival or intelligence. Oh, where's the
Oh,
clearing? Find us in the
sweet.
Yeah,
clearing.
there is
Okay.
no clearing
Oh.
in here, but I'm just going to kind of throw you in the woods for now.
In the woods.
just kind of kept an eye on where they ran to in case they don't come back within a reasonable amount of time.
Sure. Yeah.
We're gonna make this
And I
poor
pull out
thing
my
suffer.
ration and start eating it.
Why are you that dumb too?
I rolled a 4, so
Oh
it-
my god!
What was the 4 for? Perception?
to see if I
To
know
see
this
if
thing
she
is
knew if it was
dead.
dead or not.
Well, you can. It's still breathing, so you can see that it is not dead. But
Alright, so do you have. What did you make me roll? Make them roll that.
intelligence or survival?
So roll that to see if you know how to kill it and put it out of its misery faster, because I didn't.
How to kill it. Oh, great.
Yeah, I have it. I'll
Are
take
you
out
both,
my hand
like, just
axe.
standing over this thing?
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like right now,
I
yeah.
was listening to you argue while
That's
I was
the
dying.
most efficient way
If
to
it's
kill
dead,
it.
oh, but I don't want it to suffer, but I don't know anything about how to make it not suffer. Meanwhile, it's like,
Holazar,
Separate.
does a 13 hit your armor class?
yeah, my AC's 12.
You take 3 points of piercing damage as he just bucks his head and his antlers stick into your side.
Oh, sorry.
It's just like kind of flailing and twitching at this point.
Oh.
Okay. Now I just feel bad. Can't I just like say a prayer and like put the sword up and
Sure,
just
yeah, of course you can.
like
We've
say a
been
prayer
waiting
and be
for
like,
someone to do
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna do that, but you made me think that I wasn't smart enough to do that, so then I rolled that I was not smart enough to do that, because I was just gonna like chicken head cut off. That's
Oh
what I
my
was gonna
God.
Do I
do.
have to roll to hit if I'm just trying?
No, you can just get down and yeah, not a problem.
All right, I'm gonna try and be as caring as possible.
Just slit that throat. Yeah, and after like maybe 2-3 seconds, there's no more breathing. Its heart has stopped and it is deceased. Meanwhile, the rest of you, Pinty Het and Clinks, you're sitting in the cart in this pouring rain as they're charging through the woods somewhere,
Just holding the reins, kicking my feet.
just sitting there waiting.
I pop up to the front and give half of my ration.
Sure. Is Kid Rock still chilling
He can do
in the
whatever.
back there?
He can do
I'll
whatever.
give Clinks one of my honey bread nuggets
Okay.
as a trade.
Oh.
All they have to
nice.
do is ask on the way.
Two
Chasing
right
deers
there.
and such.
Now you guys are kind of sitting in the middle of this road, and the road is getting real muddy.
Oh.
You're making ruts behind you.
We should.
There's some larger rocks off to the sides and whatnot, and trees, fallen trees all around.
How far have we gotten? Like 10 yards?
Oh,
Like,
no,
what is
you
he?
guys have gone far. You guys have probably gone.
I was at
maybe-
4.5 hours. Like,
Oh, okay.
Oh, traveling in total, yeah,
Yeah.
about 4.5
Okay.
hours. What? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm looking at the road, and if I see it's getting real bad, we're gonna have to turn off over here. There's no way to keep going. It'll just get worse and worse.
I don't think there's a very good spot around here to make a camp.
Can I check and see maybe by these, like, around us, these rocks up ahead? Like,
Sure.
could we kind of nestle in, or at least...
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
And are you kind of walking up? You obviously, if you're making an investigation,
I would
check,
like
you're
to-
going in,
yeah,
go
kinda
inspect
like-
and whatnot. I'll move you over there.
Just to
Kinda
get some
checking out.
cover from the rain, and maybe
Sure.
can put something up. 11.
Right, there's a curse upon this room.
So you start to look around. These rocks don't look like they're gonna really shield you from the rain.
Okay.
You do remember seeing not far back there was a small clearing where people. It looks like people camp or like take
Okay.
breaks and whatnot at,
Well,
where there
not-
maybe used to be a fire, logs to sit on. Nothing to really shield you from the rain per se, but you could potentially, if someone's good at it, get a fire going in the rain to at least get some heat and some warmth, maybe cook up some food. But as you're kind of looking and thinking about that, you hear, well, looky what I found. And stepping out from behind the rock there, you see Clinks. You actually, as this larger guy begins to step out, he's kind of hairy, got like a bald head, giant sword on his back, kind of ruddy clothes, and as he steps out, you actually recognize this guy. He's one of the two that confronted you and Holazar in the city. The one that Bianca kind of stepped in front to.
No.
Yeah. He's like, oh, fancy meeting you out here. And he's going to take a step forward. What do you got in the cart?
Literally nothing. We're...
Right? Nothing yet, because we're going
Nothing.
to pick
We're
that.
going to pick an arm.
Well, you have a chest of platinum.
No, that doesn't count. I mean, for a product, we actually have, like, it's essentially two big
Yeah,
empty
so
carts.
it's not
Yeah.
a lie
Yeah.
to say nothing.
So I'm going to say nothing.
I just
Um,
gestured.
We're going to pick up product. We're currently empty.
I
Alright,
back
can
away.
we-
I back towards the horses.
Okay. Take a little 5-step.
Little 5, yeah.
5 feet back. He's gonna move up a little bit more, but he's not gonna like charge or anything. He's just gonna kind of stand there. He's like, well, you know, the Maverhicks have been sent here to take that chest from you.
The Mavericks?
The Maverhicks.
Oh,
Maverhicks.
Maverhicks.
The Mavericks?
Everybody me.
Everyone.
Oh my god, the Mavericks? He's like, no. Fucking team meeting, we gotta pick another name.
If you need to think about getting a little funny, just look up. And as you look up at the rock on both sides, you see a couple more figures that have ranged weapons kind
Oh
of
my god, we're
trained.
still just over at the dead deer. So.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how
Yeah.
to carry it
Yeah.
back to the...
We're like, how do we?
So, what are you two doing? You have this guy kind of stepping forward toward you, and then you have two others with ranged weapons kind of trained on you as well.
I'm sorry, what chest were you talking about?
Well, my informant told me that you'd be traveling with a chest of gold or platinum, and we're gonna take it.
Well, which one is it? Is it gold or platinum? Because I only have one.
Stalling.
Alright. Make a general charisma check. I want to see how frustrated this guy's getting.
I mean, very. I don't need a charisma check for that.
Oh.
Not natural 20.
Ooh. Alright. Just so you know, the higher it was, the worse it was going to be. So.
Of how frustrated he is?
Yeah.
Well, good, because that's the point of what I'm doing.
He's going to be like, no one has to bleed today. Just give us the chest. And he's going to take another step forward.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on him and say, no one has to bleed today.
As soon as you start to make the hand motions and say the words for Charm Person, you can get it off, but you're going to get an attack on you from one of the archers.
And we can't hear these idiots.
We have nothing. Yeah, well, no. They're
Not
talking.
yet. No,
We're
it's
in the
pouring rain. You're in the middle of the woods, far from this. There's
Can
no
we
way.
see that other dude?
Yeah, like the dude up on
You're-
that rock there.
Guys, you're like 500
No,
feet
he
away.
just put us over there. We're not really on it.
You're pretty far. It's going to take you some rounds to get back.
Damn it.
500 feet away. A nice 30-foot walking speed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, we'll go a little less so that I can actually get back to you guys at some
I
point.
was gonna say that
But,
forever.
Clinks does a...
With the deer.
It's not what she's got. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Does a... No, 7 does not hit you, I'm assuming.
No.
Okay. A little rock just whizzes by your ear and kind of like plops into the mud near one of the horse's hooves, but it doesn't actually hit you. But what do I need to do for the charm person?
Yeah, you had charm person too.
I did. I was like, I can attempt to charm a humanoid. I can see it must make a wisdom saving throw.
That is going to be a fail. Who were you trying to get, the main guy in the front there?
Wait, it
Or are you trying
does
to-
so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting with it, but I'm not. Someone else shot at me.
I would say we're in a confrontation, whether you guys have started to attack each other or not. It does not matter though, because I still rolled even worse.
Okay.
So was this against the main guy or was this against one of the two?
Yeah, he's the one calling the shots.
He seems to be, yeah. And he just kind of like has this like sinister, angry face at Pinty Hat, and as you charm person, he kind of like looks over to you with a little bit of a smile, and you can see he's missing like a tooth, and one of his other ones is a little rotted.
Gross.
He's like looking at you with a little bit of a smile at this point. And then the two on the rock are like, what's the issue? Are we fighting these people? And then
Are we or aren't we? What are we doing?
coming from around this rock over here is another person.
Oh my god.
And
So sorry, you guys.
as they're making their way, he looks up to the other two on the rocks. He's like, this is the thing that they were doing to me when we were taking the elephant. He's messing with his mind.
I'm gonna cast charm person on him.
Yeah.
And when you do that, we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay, alright.
Well, not us though, right? Because we're not there.
Not you two.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll have you roll any. Well, no, we'll get to
No.
you guys in a second. Once we roll initiative, we're gonna plot.
We're
back
still
to you.
figuring out how to try to carry that deer.
Oh, I already rolled for each of these guys to be ready. So, Clinks,
Yeah.
what'd you get?
For what? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, initiative.
For what?
Not a lot. 4 plus 1. 8.
Not a lot.
8.
8. What's your dexterity
My dex is
score?
plus 4. It's an 18.
18.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna go before that guy.
Which is why when I couldn't climb anything in the beginning, I was like, God damn.
All right, perfect. And then Pinty.
19.
19. Wow.
That is a 19 plus 0 for anyone keeping track at home.
Nice, Kid Rock. Do
Oh crap.
you have Kid Rock stats up?
Yeah. 1 second.
Because if not, I have them right here.
That was an 18 for
So he
Kid
gets a
Rock.
+1.
Yeah.
So now he's at 19 with Pinty Hat.
Okay.
He gets a +1, so he actually goes first.
Oh,
No way.
Jesus!
I have a plus
Come
0 for 10.
All right, so I'm thinking that since Kid Rock is going first.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we'll pause for a second. I want to go back to Theo and Holazar and see what they're doing. So, at this point, Theo, you have just slit the throat of this deer. It begins bleeding out. After a second or two, it passes away. So you now have this deer, just limp.
Yeah,
In the middle of a
apologize to it. Sorry,
I'm gonna look at it because I'm gonna be like, I don't even know why the fuck I did that. Because, like, y'all were like, oh my god, are you hungry? Deer. And I was like, didn't think. And then I was like, that's right with my dad. Oh my god. And then I just chased
Well,
it,
the
so.
goblins that you live with are mostly hunters. And
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
So you-
But I didn't think we were gonna.
Yeah.
So
Would
I'm just
I
like,
know what spot to like cut off to eat?
Make a survival check. Or nature check, your choice.
oh my god, mine are both negative one.
Nature.
So stupid.
Holazar, you can roll to see if you give advantage to Theo.
Oh, this
You
is
mean to
going
see
well.
what?
So, like, if you get a high enough roll, I will give Theo
Well,
advantage.
0,
Ooh.
but
I rolled a 7.
Okay, so Theo, just straight roll. What?
19.
19.
19.
Yeah, you.
Karate.
It's up to you. You can either carry the whole thing back. You can start carving it here. It's completely up to you. But you would know that you'd want to probably. I don't actually know myself. But
The backstrap.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's the
take
one.
over,
You know.
yeah.
You tell me.
I'm just gonna.
Start cutting away.
But as tastefully as possible, because obviously it needs like we just need so much of it. I'm not gonna carry around
It's dead now.
raw meat.
It is dead.
Yeah, not that
Yes,
dead.
totally
It is
dead.
Back dead.
Oh crap! We should have killed the
Oh,
first.
Jesus! That's
I'm-
real dark.
Well, I'm currently
love it.
covered in deer blood, and I'm just carrying.
And no
beef.
one here is a real hunter, because that's not what you do.
I mean, you're an orc, so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Shit.
Can I get perception checks from the two of you?
Oh, about the other shit that's
Yeah,
happening?
because now there's been a little bit of yelling.
5.
Good,
5.
good,
Nope.
-2, 11.
11. Theo, you hear raised voices, but you can't make out who or what they're saying or anything like that. You can just hear kind of like yelling.
But I know a direction.
The direction, you know the direction, yeah. It's up to you what you'd like to do. You want us to keep cutting or head in? It's up to you.
How long is this gonna take me
To get back
Well, no,
or to
to
cut?
get some
what was,
dinner.
What was the roll that you had for the survival?
19.
Oh, it's gonna be quick. You know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, okay, so I wanna do that, and then
All right, so it'll probably take you like 2 minutes to really cut the pieces you think that you're gonna need for.
all right. I'm gonna at least say that I hear something though.
Oh, sure, yeah, you can see that.
What is it? Can you hear that?
What?
All you hear is the rain pouring.
Let's realize
Some-
my hearing is terrible.
Something's happening.
Like, you want to go
Something's
check?
afoot.
But I'm again covered in
How
deer
far
blood,
away
cutting
are
out
we
the body.
actually?
We'll say like 200 feet.
So a quick jog is not gonna.
It'll
let
probably
me.
take you, if you're doing full movement and action to move, it's 60 feet. So it'll probably take you like what? Was that a little over 3 rounds to get there?
Yeah, but I don't want to leave. I just meant like, oh, if I ran up a little bit, like I'm still
Oh,
not gonna hear me. I'm
no,
so
yeah,
far
you're
away,
real
so
far.
no.
Yeah, you're real far.
So I'm just gonna like look back in the direction where they're pointing, like I should hear stuff. Obviously, knowing that that's where like my people are, but I don't hear anything, so I'm just gonna stay until we're done
Alright.
getting the.
So why don't I have the two of you roll initiative anyway, and then on your turns you can decide if you're staying or moving or whatever.
I rolled an 11, so a 13.
Does that count as an inspiration?
God, what is your dex? You're getting all the same
Does that count
numbers
as an
and
if?
stuff.
My
It's a
initiative's
one.
+2. What?
Yeah.
My dex is
+2.
+2. Yeah.
Even
Alright.
if it's initiative.
So
Oh
it's
yeah, for any
first.
roll. Yep.
Holly here. Alright, and then what'd you get for initiative?
Clearly, the killing is slowing me down. I rolled a 1,
Oh,
but then got so it's a 2.
a 2.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
It is
Theo,
really
you're-
a 2.
You're really interested in hacking away at this thing at the moment. So we're gonna.
So, yeah, something unsettling. It's an unsettling sight, probably watching
Yeah.
him do this.
We're gonna head back to the rest of the group. You've got these guys now surrounding your cart almost.
Only on one side.
On one
The
side.
back seems open still.
Sure. It's going to be Kid Rock starts us off. Kid Rock saw that little tiny pebble that was flung at you.
He's not
He
happy.
doesn't seem happy at this point.
He's not happy.
He stomps angrily, but holds his turn.
Okay, is he going to stay put or is he going to move forward?
He will move forward.
Because he's pretty far back. So he's got, what, 40 feet?
Yeah, it's silly. Yeah.
Which way would you like him to head around the cart? Toward you or toward...
I'd
The other
like
guy.
him to come up on the side of Pinty, please.
Alright, there you go. That's his regular movement.
Okay.
And he will.
Damn, he moves fast.
To the side of me. Yeah, no kidding.
He'll put his head
He's
down
very,
and,
very sneaky,
and
so
just
prepare.
as a preparing, like doing that goat thing with the head.
Okay.
If anyone comes down, then
He's gonna...
he'll probably go for him.
Welcome. Perfect. Love it. Alright, after Kid Rock, that's going to bring us to Pinty Hat.
Cool. So continuing with the charm person on this guy that just walked around. The same guy apparently I did it to before. So that's a
A wisdom save.
13 wisdom save.
Alrighty. That is wisdom 13 total.
Well, you meet it.
He's like, I'm not gonna fall for that again! Whatever your mind tricks you have! Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, this cart. Oh man, is it a covered cart? No, of course not.
It's got like slight sides to it.
Well,
like, if
then
you
there's
wanted-
not. Well, okay, so I'm going to like, I guess, get in and get down, and get as much cover
Give
as I
you some
can.
half cover from the rock. The people firing from the rocks. Sure. All right. Anything else, Pinty Hat?
I mean, there's nothing else I can do.
All right. That's gonna bring us to the guy that you have not seen yet. There is one more gentleman.
Well, we're gonna see him now.
Yeah.
It's his turn.
One more gentleman appears from the bushes over here.
As he emerges from
I
the
know.
bush.
And he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20,
Shaking the whole table.
25,
sorry.
30,
Not sorry.
30, up to... No, you wouldn't have seen Pinty Hat, so you would go after Kid Rock probably.
And if he was going after Pinty, I would have Kid Rock. Probably would have used his
The defender.
defender.
Okay. It's going after Kid Rock though. This guy comes up. He comes stomping out of the woods, and this is the one that you also recognize. This is the second one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, the other one that you recognize is up on the rock. But Pinty Hat, you recognize the guy who's stomping out right now, as well as the little girl up on top of the far rock flinging things, and the guy who you attempted to charm. So all 5 of these people have been noticed by you in the past, someone or the other. But this guy is going to swing his big club at Kid Rock to try to take him down. Oh, that's a natural 20!
What the hell you say?
Kid Rock might be taking some hefty damage. That's going to be, okay, so it's a critical, so that's 8 plus 6, 14 plus 2, 16 points of damage to Kid Rock.
He has 1 hit point left, so
He had 7. He's at 1 now? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So Kid Rock is facing the main guy, prepared if he comes to attack. Pinty Hat doesn't even notice the other guy come up behind him and just smack him across the back of the head. And he reels around, ready to go, and that's going to bring us now to this guy. The girl up on top of the rock who flung a little pebble at you is going to attempt to do it again. That is going to be... Where is she? That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. That's going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage. This time you get hit right in the temple. She's like, "Ha! Take that, ugly goblin!"
I'm like, oh.
After she
Ugly.
goes,
And then a vicious
Alazar-
Personal
mockery.
attack. I
Jeez.
know.
Yeah.
God, personal
Did I take
attack.
another 2 points of like psychic
Yeah.
damage?
Halzar, I need you to make another perception check.
Can I do anything?
6.
What would you like to do? It's your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
Are we done collecting the meat?
Hmm.
Oh, I said I was gonna wait till they were done
Okay.
collecting the meat.
After Holly.
Because I can't hear anything, right? So it's pouring rain. I have nothing that's going
just had
on.
you do another perception check.
I know, that's what I mean. So I don't hear shit, so I'm
yeah.
gonna stay until we're done with the meat.
The guy who Pinty Head that you attempted to charm is now going to charge toward where you were. 10, 15, 20. Kind of get up and look over the cart, and he's going to get himself into the cart. That's his full movement. So he's just going to kind of stand there, and if you move toward him, he looks like he's going to stab at you, but he's holding his turn
Well,
there.
I'm not going to move toward him.
And he just kind of, just give us the chest. And then that's going to bring us now to Clinks.
Okay. Alright, well, hold on. Oh, crap. Okay, so that one, that just happens. Charm person just happens. But I am just like so mad at this point. I think oh, come on, where is it?
I had it up to here.
Yeah, I've had it up to here. Okay. I think I want wild shape.
Okay, do it.
But I don't know how that really works, and I'm sorry for that. So,
Well, no, you see Kid Rock get smacked in the back of the head.
Yeah.
You can pretty much see little birds flying around his head at the moment. And Pinty Hat is now being harried by this guy, and you keep, like, it's not looking great.
Mhm.
You're getting a little nervous, and I think that's what's going to bring out the stars.
yeah.
That star gem that you have embedded in your forehead begins to glow brightly.
Oh gosh.
Which one are you choosing?
Oh, well, I'm mad now, so. Sorry, I didn't read this before I did it.
There he is.
Okay.
Guys, I want to do this thing. I don't know what it does.
I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna do it. Where is it? I just don't. I have like 3 different forms. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. Oh no.
Well, you decide your form.
Yeah, it was the.
I don't think it's going to change what's about to happen.
No.
This guy has no shot on Clinks because the horse is in the way. It has kind of a crappy shot at Pinty Hat, but I think that's who he's going to go for is Pinty Hat.
I'm gonna do.
You have a +2 to your armor class because you're kind of prone behind the wooden wall there a little bit.
Good.
The archer
Something now,
form.
That's going to be probably not a 9 to hit. Doesn't hit you.
That does not hit.
So you see, you're kind of like ducked down, and this guy's a pitchfork, maybe like 8 feet, just about to kind of like stab it 8 feet away, just about to stab it to you. And then as you're laying there, just right through the wood of the side of the thing is an arrow that just pokes through a bolt, if you will. And then after, what are you doing, Clinks? Figure it out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into wild shape.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take the form of the archer.
Okay.
And
So, Pinty Hat, you just barely see this as you kind of like, you're ducked down and you look over and you see right over the wood, Clinks you see that bright glow in the rain, and you see this thing kind of shoot off and then break into a few different bright points that just start to form
I'm like,
all over her in different points. And
Yeah.
you can say what you look like.
I get, yeah. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
I don't even
Connecting-
know.
Yeah, it's like little,
Connecting the
little
different points,
yeah.
there's these rays of light.
It's just like
And
shoot
it makes
around.
almost like a constellation. And she looks like she's the archer, and you have your bow out.
I'm going to,
There you go.
because that was my bonus action.
All right.
Wild
shape into a constellation
Yes.
archer.
Yes. And then I guess.
That was a
I
bonus
will,
action?
Yeah.
Okay.
For my action, then I will just kind of take my bow and arrow out and shoot right at the one who shot at me first.
The girl up top?
She drew first blood.
Yeah, do it.
Ah!
Make an attack.
You
She does have a
Just kidding.
+2 to her armor class because she's up on top of the rock and she's kind of out of.
Murder! I don't care. She drew first blood. I didn't attack anyone. All right.
What kind of bonuses do you get as the Constellation Archer?
I have no idea.
Oh, great. Well, you figure
All
out.
right. While in starry form, you can activate this form as a bonus action on your subsequent turns. While it lasts, you can make a ranged spell attack, hurling a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Maybe it's like an extra attack, but yeah. Okay. So, but I have to make a ranged spell or a ranged attack.
Do it.
Okay. Short bow. Okay. I'm just gonna do it in D&D Beyond.
Die.
It's a 12.
12.
Plus.
Wait, that was your.
It was an 8 plus 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you fire your regular arrow, and
Yep.
she kind of ducks down, and you hear ping, and you just see the arrow kind of flip through the air as it just hit the rock and kind of flew off. Anything else? Can you do that ray or whatever you're talking about?
I think that was just to take the wild shape. It's everything after.
Oh, next turn.
Next
as a bonus
turn, it
action,
becomes
you
a
can do.
bonus
Oh,
action.
nice! You can make 2 attacks. That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, cool. Does that conclude your
Wait,
turn?
I think. Yeah.
Do you want to move at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up to this guy.
Well,
I'm gonna stand
I
up.
can't see where you're pointing.
Oh,
on
sorry.
your
I'm
screen.
gonna stand up next to the guy
You
who's
did it
like,
again.
You just still.
"Where's the
pointing.
Maverhicks?" The big guy in front of the.
Okay. You
the
can move
person.
yourself.
Yeah,
You
No, I
can go.
can't.
person.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
You
I'm
you
kidding,
understand that you did charm him, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm using him as cover.
Oh, okay.
Good
Cause.
call. Good
yeah.
call. All
Oh
right.
wait. Yeah. Because if they miss.
So that's going to be after Clinks. That brings us to. Oh, I already shot with the bolt at Pinty Hat, so that's his turn. That's going to bring us now to the main guy.
Mhm.
He's like, my friend. Why are these people? Why are my friends attacking you? I don't understand. Stop attacking. That's going to be his go. We'll see if they listen. Okay. That's going to bring us to Theo. You are
great.
sawing away at those
Okay.
haunches.
Am I done
Make a
yet?
perception check.
Oh my god, are you just like covered in.
Covered in blood. Natural 20?
Did you really?
Yeah.
So as you do
Somebody
this,
else.
you can now start hearing Clinks yelling, and you hear like a loud clack of like wood against horn. Like we don't know it's horns, but like the sound of like wood against maybe wood or like a stone almost. There definitely seems some action happening by the
egg!
The egg.
Freak out.
What would you like to do?
Just grab whatever I have.
Yeah, I'd say
and
you got
say,
about one big
"Let's go."
chunk so far. You're gonna start running.
Yes.
You're gonna use
Oh, we're ready? I'm just gonna.
action.
Here we go.
I'm just like standing there, like checking out my nails, and then you just like, let's go, and you just run by, and I'm like, oh shit, oh, okay.
Theo, just to remind you, you do have your like lucky boom thing from
Yeah.
Hermes. So if ever you need to reroll it, you can do that. But
That one was good though.
good, yeah, that was great. So you start running about 60 feet. You get with your action and your movement. And yeah, we'll keep track of that because you got to go about 200 to get there.
Oh my god.
So that is going to be
5
Theo's
turns
turn.
later, we arrive, and everyone's
No,
dead.
4 turns later.
Kid
And
Rock
we arrive, and everyone's dead.
just took a beating.
Yeah. And
God,
It's
I
his
mean, I
turn.
know I'm not a fan of him, but like the poor thing.
Why are you a fan of him?
I don't know. I think he's super obnoxious. I always just think he's dumb. You know that. Every time.
I always just think he's
Yeah, I'm
dumb.
always like, oh god, this stupid goat.
save yourself. He's gonna use his action to disengage and run into the woods a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Which way do you want to go? Because you got an archer up on this rock over here.
Just he's gonna run.
Stop pointing.
I'm sorry.
You can't see.
He's just gonna go into these trees.
Alright, so he obviously I can't make the attack.
Yep.
He's just gonna go right into the trees.
Yeah,
Alright, perfect.
Get some coverage.
There goes Kid Rock. After Kid Rock, Pinty Hat, you are up again.
Yes, I am. I would like to respond to the guy and say no. And then
That's what you think.
I'm going to cast fog clouds centered on me.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is
That is a 20-foot sphere.
okay.
Centered on a point within range, which is on me. The sphere spreads around corners and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles an hour, disperses it.
There you go.
So I'm going to cast it directly centered right on me, covering this entire cart, I hope. Yes.
Can you see the...
Beautiful, yes.
Yeah, we can.
Everything within that circle, you can't see anything.
I would then
Okay.
like to grab what the chest is. How close is the chest to me?
You're almost like kneeling next to it.
Perfect. I would like to grab that chest and roll out of the cart
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
onto the ground.
No.
Nope. Stop. Me, yeah. There we go.
No.
Yeah,
no.
make your acrobatics
Yeah.
check.
I have to Ooh, that was close. 13.
13. Yeah, you land down, your feet sink in, you can feel because you're halfling. Oh, no, you have sandals on, right?
I do have sandals on,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, you can still feel through the sandals, the mud just up through your toes as you land into the mud. And you're kind of
God, I hate
crouched
that.
a bit there in the mud.
If I can,
In
I would
real
like
life,
to
I
get
hate that.
under the cart.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to put myself...
You have to go prone. You have to go prone and kind of crawl under.
Yes, that's
Into
fine.
the mud. Okay. So you're going underneath?
Yes.
Oh, I can't really put you under, but we'll put you prone so we know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Piney hat under the cart with the chest. Perfect. That's gonna bring us now to this guy right here. Where is he?
I have used all my spell slots.
Already?
I only get 2!
So this one of the guys, the one who beat up Kid Rock, is now in this fog, and he's like, "Oh, what is going on here?" He's trying to like blow the smoke around, and he's going to start heading. He wouldn't know where it's coming from, so yeah, he's probably just gonna walk until he hits. Let's see what direction he walks in. Okay. 1, 2. He slams into the trunk of the tree,
Yes!
taking 1 point of damage.
Didn't even have to attack him, already doing damage.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. After that's his turn. He just slams into the tree. He's like, "Oh!" His nose is bleeding.
Good.
All right, that's going to bring us to the little pebble flinger, who does not have a clear shot at Clinks at all, since you are much smaller than this guy. She is going to move to the other side of the rock, but you're still going to have some half cover. So you get a +2 to your armor
Horse
class
heads are blocking.
as she flings with her sling. Ooh, that's definitely going to hit. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
A little knock to the head.
Mm-hmm.
After her, she's like,
To run 300 feet.
Biff, what's wrong with you? Why are you helping her? That's going to be Holly.
Biff Maverick.
Alright, so where are we now? We're just still in route back.
Yeah.
So nothing. We're
So
just
you're
in
just
route
going
back.
to move your 60 feet.
Yeah.
All right, mark that down.
We're just,
All right,
Look
after
like a tree
Halazar,
and get out.
I
we
mean,
have-
yeah, like,
yes.
can I hear
Pitchfork
anything
guy.
yet?
What?
Can I hear anything yet that we're closer?
Make a perception check. Theo heard and said you needed to go and just.
Yeah,
started
but
to run.
I still physically
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
hear anything. 12.
I would say that you heard a voice you didn't recognize. You just heard that girl's voice because she literally.
Oh,
yelled
so then
out.
I will hasten my step.
Okay.
Hastening.
Some pat-
Hastening! Hashtag hastening!
After Holly, the guy with the pitchfork, he's gonna be, "You stupid halfling!" And he's gonna start moving in, and he's gonna try to pitchfork just the wall of the where you were. And you just hear like from underneath, you hear into the wood. He's like, "God damn it!" Trying to pull it out. Can't see anything.
Just under with the thing, just like.
This is such a cluster.
Clinks, you're up next.
That's how we operate.
So I just got knocked to the dome twice. I
Yeah.
was like,
God, that dope.
She seems like
Just
she's a
trying
good
to get
shot.
dinner.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
same
annoying.
spot! Same spot!
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes later.
Still. Curl up holding your knee in front of for the house.
I'm gonna step out
Yep.
from Biff.
Sure. Are you
And
to
do
the
I
left or
have
to the right?
to the right?
To the right.
I'm
to
not
the
pointing.
right.
Sorry, to the right. And then does that give me a better shot at the pebble thrower?
Where she is, she's kind of on the edge of the rock right now. She has
Yeah.
no cover from you.
Yeah, I'm
so
going
you have
for
just a
it.
straight up
I'm-
shot
I'm
against her.
Going for
Going
it.
for it.
Yeah.
Take out my bow. No, well, it's already out. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're gonna roll. Short bow, go.
Have you been hanging out
Come
with
on, it
Clint?
can't
You
be
can do
bad
trick
again.
arrows.
It
Four-
can't be
right?
bad again.
14.
14.
14.
She doesn't have the cover, so it does hit.
Boom. Gotcha. Okay.
So
So
yeah,
I just
you-
line her up.
Okay.
short bow
Okay.
arrow.
Right.
Yeah. Into her thigh.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
Okay. Short bow. Rolling
Get her
that.
in the other side.
Come on. That's 5 points of damage. 5 points of damage. I hope she does the Ace Ventura. Like she's like,
That's
like in one, like, ah!
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take and use my bonus action of Starry Form and fire another one after if I can.
I'm gonna do.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a Constitution check for her, and if she fails, she's falling off that rock.
Okay.
So you hit her right in the leg.
Oh, could it be the,
That's a
the
right
left
away.
leg? The
Bonus
left leg, the left leg, the one that's like right on the side there.
Yeah.
So she's like, ugh.
And she rolled for Constitution. No, she fails. She
To
falls
fail.
prone on the ground, and she's definitely gonna take some bludgeoning damage down there.
So maybe she won't do that.
Oh, baby notes.
Oh! When she falls, she lands directly on the arrow, so it sticks all the way through
Ow, she's
to
not
the
good.
other side.
Head.
She's gonna take.
Break
she's
on through to
looking
the
real
other
bad.
side.
She's
Break on through.
Yeah, she's literally like holding your leg, crying on the ground at this point. She's like,
Oh.
she hit her head when she fell over the rock. She's bleeding. She's a mess.
That-
She's still okay. She's alive, but
Okay.
she's not doing well.
She's
But she's
alive.
out of-
but just-
You don't think that
Not
she's
a
gonna
threat.
be able to, at least on her next turn, fling another stone?
Alright,
she's
then-
she needs a
She
break.
needs a minute.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
needs a hot minute.
A lot
She
just
needs a
happened.
minute.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Just
just
a princess.
then I'm just going to menacingly turn up at the one on the rock to the left.
Oh yeah. He
Look
does
at
have a
them.
little cover though, where
That's
he is.
fine,
Yeah,
that's
he's got a little
fine.
cover.
What's he looking like? Is he armed and ready? Is he aiming at the
He's got a
cart or
crossbow.
me?
He's
Or
trying to look through the smoke and that fog. He can't see. He's trying to look in there. He sees you. It looks like because he can't see into the fog, he's about to train his crossbow on you.
can I hold my bonus action?
You cannot. You
Okay,
can only
so
hold an
that's-
action.
All right. Then I'm just gonna my starry form. I still like, but I'm
I think you can fire that extra attack at him.
that yeah. I have that bonus action to send it. Send it.
Send it.
Send it. Let's see. I'm starry form archer. So yeah, I'm just gonna, even if it doesn't like hit him, I just want him to gain the attention. Like I'm on you next. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna send that starry form trying to hit him.
Yeah, does he have to make a save or do you make an attack?
It's an attack. It's a
Oh.
starry form. The
Just saw
archer.
it.
It's just another.
Yeah, make another
Yeah.
ranged attack. But this
Yeah.
time is it radiant damage instead of.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay,
These guys
so rolling
evil?
to hit. Let's see.
What?
Are they zombies? Zambos?
It's a 19 to hit.
19 to hit absolutely hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Even with his bonus, it's still way over.
Okay. So I gotta keep changing this. Okay.
You hear Biff as you're firing at Arlo.
Biff.
You just took out that
Death
girl.
salesman?
He's
Yeah,
like,
Biff.
my friend, please stop attacking my friends.
I can't, and I'm just gonna shoot this one. And it's radiant damage, and it's oh no.
Oh no.
And if I remember correctly, we can always look this up later. Charm makes them like you specifically, but not necessarily the rest
It's
of the people
if
in your party.
we go after him,
Right.
I think. I should double check that right
You just
now.
like you got
He doesn't have
7?
to be friendly with your allies. He just has to be
He
friendly
can't take
with you.
damage, I don't think.
And yeah, if he takes damage, he gets to save.
Yep. Alright, so the other guy, if it hit him, He took 7 points of radiant damage.
What was the 19? Yeah, oh, yeah.
A 19 to hit.
Yeah, for sure. He's take 7 points, you said?
Yes.
That'd be okay. Yeah, he's like, ah! You hear like this searing, sizzling sound, and you see him. He's just holding his arm. His whole shoulder is now burnt and sizzling from the radiant energy.
And
Anything
I
else?
tell Biff, tell them to stop attacking us.
My friend, I did tell them. I don't know. I'll try again.
Are
They
you
weren't
not
listening. They weren't listening to me. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Oh crap, I'm supposed to do an accent. Sorry. Alright. And I guess that's my turn, then I'm gonna return back to him real close. Like, oh, I just disappeared.
You can't move Biff, so move
Okay.
yourself. I'll
Yeah.
move you back one.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So, Arlo is going to be like, you bitch! And he's going to pull up that crossbow. His arm is, I think it's going to be a disadvantage. His arm's all fucked up. And Biff's in front, so you have a +5 to your armor class.
Okay.
Just, I want to reroll to see if he hits Biff. He does hit Biff.
Okay.
So he fires, and instead of hitting you, he tries to shoot through Biff's legs at your leg.
Wow.
Is the only thing he can see, but instead
What a
his
friend.
arm is sore, like it just sears with pain. It kind of twitches a bit, and it shoots off to the side and hits Biff in the leg. Biff, oh! But that would that trigger the? I don't know that it would, because it's not your ally hitting him. I think it has to be you or your ally.
I think that's correct.
I think
Well,
it is.
I'm not
Abby
sure.
would know from
Yeah.
before.
I'm pretty sure so
You look
long
that
as
up,
we don't.
Regardless,
Abby
if it
would
is the
know.
case, I'll roll
Well,
after.
Abby's not here.
Until
Actually,
you
this
or
next.
your companions do anything harmful to it.
Okay, so yeah, Biff yells, Arlo, what the fuck?
What the fuck, David?
And yeah, that's Biff is now going to, he's pissed at Arlo. He's going to pull out his greatsword and start stepping to the rock.
Get a hold of your
Get
men!
to stepping, bitch.
And lady!
Get to
Get
stepping.
to step
It's the 90s all over again.
He gets to
Get
the
to
edge.
stepping.
He's going to use his action to climb up
Oh.
onto the rock, and that's his turn. Alright, so that's Biff. Theo, 60 more feet.
Are we
80
even
to
close yet?
go.
No.
You've only gone
80
60 feet.
Oh my god!
So yeah, you've gone, what?
Now I'm at 80 feet away.
No, you're at
No,
120.
120.
No,
No,
you said we
six-
were 200 feet away, and then I moved 60 feet
Yes.
last time, so 140.
They've gone
And if I did-
120.
Oh,
They
you're
are
80
Oh,
feet
she's
feet
eight
away.
feet away.
Both of what
Sorry,
you're saying is
I thought it
correct.
was
Yes.
the other way.
Well,
I thought you were
everyone's
going the other
right.
way
Everyone's
around.
right.
I was like, you've gone more than
Oh.
80 feet for sure.
Nah, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense.
Everyone's right.
We're on the we're on the same page now.
Yeah.
I said we're 80 feet.
So Theo's moving. All right. After Theo, we got Kid Rock. What is Kid Rock doing, Clinks?
Hiding.
Okay, yeah, you can hide in the bush.
Hiding in the bush.
He's just
Hiding
gonna
in the
stay
bush.
there and cower.
Yeah.
Well, you're dying. It's fine.
I'm
Pinty
fine.
Head. No, I'm just kidding. Pinty Head.
Jesus.
It's your
Oh,
turn.
I was
You
like, wait,
are.
she's not dying. She died.
You're holding on to this chest,
Mhm.
kind of cradling it in your arms, laying in the mud under this cart.
Is anyone like the guy up top? Is he still up top?
Yeah,
Stabbing
you
the
heard
wood.
him stab into the side, trying to hit where you were. But he didn't know that you left, so
There's still a bunch of fog cloud,
He's-
right?
Yes.
yeah, it's all fog right there.
How long does that last for?
It's at least an hour, right? 10 minutes to an hour.
Concentration up to an hour.
Yep.
Nice.
So because I have to concentrate on it, I don't want to put myself out as a target. So I'm pretty comfortable under this just
Gonna write
thing right
down.
there. So I'm just gonna hold the chest and just kind of like watch for either side. If I see legs, I'm gonna try and avoid them.
Sure. Yeah. Easy enough. All right. After Pinty Head, it is now Frent. Frent, who just knocked into the.
He was not a friend.
He is going to take a step to the side and realize he's no longer in the fog cloud. That was 5. See, can you roll a stealth check for Kid Rock? I'm gonna see if Frent sees him. Oh, probably not.
I was waiting for the don't even bother. He doesn't see.
So stealth is what?
Dex.
Dex.
I think it's +1 for Kid Rock.
Then it is a 17.
Yeah, it is. 17. Yeah, no. This guy, he runs right by. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Does he see?
30.
He doesn't.
He circles around, doesn't see. Oh, he sees Biff up top, like about to hit Arlo. He's like, "What is going on?" Looks over, sees you across the way. I think he's just gonna charge at you, but he's not gonna be able to do anything. He's just gonna get to you, and that's his turn.
Okay.
That's Front. All right. After Front, we got Keel. Keel is on the ground. She's just going to kind of break the arrow and get back to her feet, but she's going to kind of crouch further into the bushes there and just kind of hide. She doesn't seem to want
She sees a bush. She's like,
I'm just going to die today.
crawled into the bush.
Holly, 60 more feet.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right.
Am I getting winded at all? Just kidding.
Make an athletics check.
I feel
Why
like
would
I'm
you ask
looking
that?
at because I
No.
finally
No.
heard
Oh,
the
you don't need
noises.
to roll. You
So
don't need
that,
to roll.
I'm like, I
If
finally
you're
heard the
running
noises.
for a while, that's when you have to do athletics
Okay.
checks to see if you're getting exhausted.
I mean, if each round is 6 seconds,
Yeah.
you've been running for 12 seconds.
12 seconds. I
Do you
think
think
you're
you can do that?
I don't
You
know.
have a +3 to your con. I
Me
think you're fine.
personally.
You're also
no.
an orc,
Oh,
so
yeah, I'm probably good.
You're good.
All right, fine.
Alright.
Literally.
Beetle.
Meanwhile, I've gone 5 feet. Like, all right.
Beetle is going to try to stab at where you were again. The egg is close by though, so let's see.
I don't care.
Oh wow. Okay, so he has his pitchfork and he's stabbing around and he makes purchase with something, but you hear and well, no one knows this yet, but one of his pitchfork tips bent, hitting the egg. That's Beetle's turn.
Great news.
After that, Clinks, you're up.
News.
I'm
Good
also-
news, everyone.
I'm also super bright right now. I'm like illuminated.
Yes, you are.
I am
You're
a
shining. You're giving off some good light in the rain. Oh, I would say that from 80 feet away, the two of you could see this bright glow in the rain. You can't tell that it's Clinks yet, but there's this
I'm
bright
like,
glow.
oh my god, it's happening!
A new hand touches
This-
the beacon.
What are you doing?
No, China will know
Well,
about here.
he's
You got this large guy with a huge club just standing there. This is the guy who had the 2x4 hitting
So
Cossack.
Oh man. Well, I don't think I can. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna use my action to
Oh, just
disengage. Oh wait, I think I can just. I think because I'm tiny, I have something I can just like
So
You would have a
piece
goblin
out.
trait to do that.
No, nimble escape. I think no, I can just disengage as a bonus.
Okay,
Can
there you
I
go.
can no, but I'm in my wild shape.
Oh,
which-
so you want to use your bonus to...
Yeah, so my action, I'm gonna disengage,
Okay, sure.
and I'm gonna run away.
Run away!
I can see where the line of the fog cloud, and I've
Yeah,
seen
I'm
Pinty
attack.
cast the fog cloud before,
Yes,
so I
yes.
know.
Pinty engulfed you in the fog cloud before.
Yes,
Yeah.
before.
Yes,
Um,
you have experienced this before.
For sure.
It's a very useful spell so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, Fog Cloud's one of those annoying spells because when you cast it, you can't see the enemies to hit them.
Mhm.
So it's hard, but it's
When
very
they
good for
come
what
to
you're doing
you.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna disengage, and
Sure.
I'm gonna run back over here on the edge of that fog cloud.
You just duck in between his legs as he's stomping toward you. You just kind of duck and roll and then get up to your feet and, yeah, charge
Can I
over.
sack tackle? No, I can't. Okay.
High five.
It's a free action. It's like,
No
Yeah,
damage.
I do.
Hi, too.
And then I'm gonna take my bonus action and
Who are you going
unleash.
for? You've got at least 3 targets right now.
I'm gonna
you
go
can
for
see.
the one I just disengaged from.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think
right.
if I made a ranged spell attack or a ranged attack right next to him, it would be at disadvantage. So I had to.
Yes,
break
that is
away.
correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah, he's got no cover. He's just standing there.
Okay. There's a lot of switching between the screens to get to the different. Where is it? Actions. Okay, there it is. Bonus action. Okay, so Archer, starry form. I'm gonna roll the hit. In a second. Okay. Oh no. It's an 8.
Oh, that will
Oh,
not
no.
hit Front, unfortunately. So
Well,
you charge over, and as you turn, you kind of step a little bit into the fog, which kind of blocks a little of your vision. So when you fire out, it just kind of ducks out of the way as he turns.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'm just gonna flip him off and then duck into it.
Yes, nice, perfect.
Out.
Perfect.
All right, love it. All right, so after
And then just get down on your knees so when he runs after you, he just trips.
Yeah, no, away.
So you see,
I saw where you went. Huh!
Biff had climbed the rock, and he just brings his sword up, about to hit Arlo, and Arlo gets to go before him. And he's already like down on the ground, so he's gonna kind of flip around and trained up and be like, "What are you doing?" And as the sword comes, he's gonna fire up at Biff.
Kill them all.
That is gonna not hit. I don't
By the
think.
time we even get there, you
Oh, it
guys will have
just
killed
hits.
No,
everybody.
they're gonna kill each other.
Yeah, no, they all have killed each other.
And I love that. That's fantastic.
All of your
I love
own
that you guys
device
are
here.
so creative in this. 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage to the big guy.
I won't even get to hit anybody.
Oh, actually, hold on. I need to roll at
I only
disadvantage.
get to kill a deer?
Still hits. Okay. So that was Arlo's turn. That's gonna bring us to Biff, and Biff is gonna swing that sword real hard at Arlo, just right down at him. And Biff is prone, so it's gonna be an advantage.
Yeah.
That's a natural 19. That's definitely hitting. So Biff gets 2d6.
Shink.
That's low. 7 points of damage. And he's gonna go, as he does that, he's gonna be like, "Friend cliques! They've turned on us!" You get another attack against someone. He's giving you, as his bonus action, a commander's strike attack against someone else.
What the heck? A
What?
strike?
Sam
So
Hill?
a strike against someone?
You can't see, so whatever you
Yeah.
do, it's going to be at disadvantage, but you can still try to aim something toward that front guy if you want. That's up to you.
I mean, you
What
should
kind-
still know the general area he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
you just.
But, obviously, it'll still be a
It's still a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Also, Arlo's not looking great. Arlo's looking real bad. He's laying there. He just got like a huge gash down his chest. He's like, "Oh!" You don't think he's going to be able to use that crossbow at this point.
Wait, what do I get? I'm sorry. I can make an attack, a strike against something.
You get you just
One
make
attack.
a basic attack against someone of your choice that is an enemy of Biff. So at the moment, his allies are
okay.
his enemies.
I guess I'll try and is a bow a basic attack?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll try and bow it.
Sure. Are you going against Frent or Arlo or Beetle? You can't really see any of them, so it's really
the
just
only-
a shot in the dark.
Yeah, the only one that I know of is when I popped my head out, flipped him off.
Frent,
So
yeah.
Frent.
So yeah, go for a disadvantage attack with your bow.
Okay. Alright, let's go. 21 on the first.
That hits.
But it's at disadvantage.
Yep.
And 20, dirty 20
Dirty 20.
on the second
On
one.
the second one, yeah,
Yeah.
that's absolutely gonna hit
Yes.
Frent.
Okay. Nasty. Alright, here we go. Damage. Not that impressive. 6 points of damage.
That's still some damage.
It's
Frent he had already taken a few points.
yeah.
So he's
So just shot in the
Sorry,
dark.
what was it? How much?
Oh, 6 points
6
of
points.
damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's in single digits now. Frent.
Oh wait, does the fog cloud? I'm still like super bright because I'm in my starry form, but does the fog cloud obscure that?
I would say that it's not going to obscure the bright light.
Okay.
They'll be able to see a general location, still be at disadvantage because they don't know exactly where you are.
Okay.
But kind of how when you put your high beams on in the fog, it kind of makes it worse, it distorts everything.
Okay.
That's kind of what it looks like where
Oh,
you
cool.
are. It's just a bunch of distorted light.
So it's just a glowy
Yeah.
like.
Glowy having a success.
Yeah.
All right. After Biff's turn,
Cool.
he is going to. Oh, it's Theo's turn. Theo, you're going to be kind of in range. You're going to be running through. So we'll say that when you go from the main road here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40, 60, 70. You're 80 feet away right now, and you're going to move closer. Is that what we're saying, Theo?
Mhm.
So 5, 10, 20, 25,
Yeah, don't really go for stealth. I just run up and hit.
40,
that's,
55, 60.
that's the strategy.
So Theo, you can get to roughly right here, actually next to Kid Rock. I don't know if you can see on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have anything ranged, but that's your action and your movement.
I have nothing ranged.
You come busting out of the brush. You look around real quick. There's a giant fog cloud. You can see part of the cart sticking out the back, and the horse's head sticking out the front. But other than that, it's
These
just
are
a
the chillest
giant
horses ever.
cloud
They're
of
just like-
fog.
Yeah,
You can see two
yeah.
random guys. One of which, actually no, neither of them I've ever seen. They seem to be fighting on top of a rock. And you see one other guy at the moment standing by the horses' heads, and he looks menacing. Like he looks like he's about to start charging into that fog cloud.
Also has a couple arrows in him.
Yeah, he does. He's got at least 1 or 2 arrows stuck in
Oh,
there.
all right. I'm just gonna point at a couple of arrows and.
You have a bonus action left this
His
turn.
name is couple of arrows.
If not, next turn you'll
What
be
up,
able to
CA?
do something and interact. But Kid Rock is right next to you as well.
How does he look?
Very
That's my-
bad.
He looks very bad.
He's got a huge gash on the back of his head and he's bleeding profusely.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh, I have to help. I think- Does he make?
Do you have a bonus action heal?
Not a bonus action,
No, if you had
no.
healing
But I
word,
can
but-
give him. I can give him a little bit of a shield, but that doesn't really.
He's not gonna.
He's not being seen.
Yeah.
He only has 1 hit point.
He's
so-
hidden right now. He got a good stealth, so he's
He's like, no.
no. No. Yes.
No. Go.
I tried. All right. After Theo, I think we're gonna do one more round and then we'll stop for today because we're getting
Okay, yeah,
we're getting
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
close. We're actually a little past the time. So Kid Rock staying hidden.
Oh, yeah.
Pinty Hat.
Staying
Brent.
Yeah.
Brent sees you crush the bushes through.
Oh, yeah.
Nose clinks is somewhere inside.
You're not there yet. It hasn't been your turn.
He's
This
gonna
is
go
a
for-
couple
he's
of
going for
arrows in
Clinks.
him?
Yeah. He's gonna
No, I
kinda-
already pointed at him. He should know.
Clinks is on the way though, and there's a glowing light, so he has an idea of where she is, but not fully. He's gonna kind of step half and half into the cloud and swing at disadvantage with his great club. Oh, that's cocked. I don't think it's gonna hit though. That is a 9 to hit.
You can
Misses.
Okay.
I duck.
change it off.
So yeah, no, literally, yeah. He's just like swings overhead. You don't even need to duck. You're standing. He's there.
You're like, wow, this guy
This bug-
sucks.
This bug's in this fog cloud.
I couldn't hit anything earlier.
After Fred, the girl.
Doesn't matter. You can still talk shit now.
The girl is gonna look around, see no one that threatens her, and she's gonna start limping around behind the rock over here to hide. And that's her turn. Now she's gonna double so she can get behind it.
Crawl faster.
And she would be prone.
Yeah.
Well, no, she got up earlier, so she's fine. All right, so after Keel,
She
that's
got
gonna
up.
be Holly. Holly, you're running your.
Yeah, I'm just getting closer.
You should be at the
I'm
same
gonna be like,
point.
I'm
Yeah,
coming!
you'd probably be like right behind Theo as you run.
Oh
up.
Okay.
god, you would do that. When
Yeah, I would.
screaming.
I'm coming! Yeah.
Alerting everyone. Oh
Crashing
shit,
through.
there's more
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
As,
Theo, what can you say?
as you start that, you see the two on top of the rocks who are fighting each other. They both kind of give a glance, but then they're in combat, so they go right back. So they see you, but they're
Who are those people?
you recognize both of them.
Oh wait, that's right, because it's the guys
These
from
are the ones who wanted to fuck you guys up in the city.
Oh, alright. So I already don't like them.
Yeah.
So
But they're fighting each other, which is weird.
is Theo still next to me, obviously?
Yeah, but you only have a bonus action left anyway.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna do anything. I was gonna
Oh.
say something.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
I was gonna be like, do we know what's happening here?
Not even a little.
Can I see the smoke from where I am now?
Oh, yeah, huge cloud.
Alright,
of
so
fog.
I'm gonna be
And
like-
this is familiar. You've seen Pinty Head do this. You got engulfed in it before.
Okay, but I'm gonna see this and be like, what are they? And then I'm gonna look and be like, so like, that's it. So I'm just
Okay, perfect. After Holly is Beetle. Beetle, after hitting the egg with his pitchfork, is going to kind of investigate the situation. And he's going to be like, oh, you you hear this Pineyhead from right below. It's the egg we had the other day, and he's gonna pick it up and start moving with it.
Wait, he can see it in the cloud?
When he feel it, and he.
Oh,
yeah.
he's okay.
Yeah.
This is one of the guys
Yeah, yeah.
who took it before.
Hey, that shit's heavy.
It is. He's a
He's
fairly
beef
strong
boy.
guy.
Can I yell anything
Punch him right in
while
his
I'm under
stupid
there,
face.
just real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to yell, he's got the egg!
Sure. Yeah.
Who could hear that?
You yell
Not
that
me.
out.
I mean, all of you should be able to hear that. I don't know that.
I would say you'd all hear it. We
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
just
that.
fog. We could hear.
So I'm gonna look at Theo and be like, fuck!
the egg. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Beetle leaps off the car. You hear Pineyhead. You can't see obviously, but you hear his feet into the mud and then out of the fog.
Okay.
And that's gonna that brings
Okay.
us to Clinks next. If you want to yell something out to, I know you already.
No,
did.
I know what I want to do next. So
Okay.
that's why.
Clinks, you're up.
Oh, it would have been a good cliffhanger. You should have just ended with the guy leaving with the egg.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You could do that. He's got the egg.
Rewind it.
That's it.
Alright, the end. That's
Alright,
it.
that's
Just
what I
kidding.
think, guys. That's the
Bye.
cliffhanger. That guy's got the egg and he's running away.
Yeah, it's a great.
It is. It's fantastic.
Squishies, and it's done.
Yeah.
Let me make a mark on here so I know where we're starting back up though. That was Beetle. Beetle just went. So Clinks, you're starting us up next time we get back here.
Okay.
All right. So hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, bye.